So I find a lot of interesting stuff on the dump, but there's a lot of the stuff that I don't talk about, because most of the stuff that I find are PC games. But the thing about PC games is that they aren't particularly interesting to talk about in the context of the whole dump finding genre of videos, because for one, these rarely work for whatever reason. Usually it's because they require a authentication code, and the authentication code has already been used by the people that have originally bought them and thrown them out. Or it is for computers that are so old that they won't work on any of my modern systems. So I have no idea where I'm going with this. Let's try and see if these things work. This is, of course, the old school computer that I bought by accident when I was trying to buy a little mini PC as an emulation machine. This should kind of maybe probably work with this whole thing. The reason that we're using this is that it has like one of those drivey thingies. Yeah, so first we're gonna try Stronghold. Stronghold's actually a fucking like childhood classic of mine. I was, of course, as you probably know, what the fuck were these? What is going on here, motherfuckers? It looks like I should put it on this. Oh, I put it on the back. So I was very excited when this game came out, and I actually played it when it was totally and completely new, because this was one of the first games that I was looking forward to. Being a huge like Age of Empires nerd, I was of course keeping an eye out for all the latest and the coolest strategy games. And this thing really fucking intrigued me, because one of my absolute favorite concepts and ideas and like ways to play Age of Empires was the whole castle building thing. And this was gonna do that thing, but mostly that thing. And you could build these like extremely complicated and elaborate castles, and you could choose how to defend them instead of just using the regular arrow towers, and I thought that was like revolutionary. What also happened was that the game actually had some simulation elements, and I also quite liked them. And that was one of the mechanics that I found surprisingly engaging. And what happened was that I did end up completely loving this game, but I didn't end up completely loving it from that perspective of building these awesome castles. I came to love it because of the simulation elements, but let's see if it works. Well, the disc works, so let's hit the autoplay and see what happens. And install. It's doing something! Okay, so while it's installing, let's have a look at the manual. As soon as the king had marched his army into the barbarian homeland, the inevitable rumors of a plot to seize the throne began to spread. In a few seasons into the war, the capture of the king was reported from aboard, sparking disorder among the peasantry. Sure enough, the enemy grabbed this opportunity to invade, and after several bloody engagements, the splintered country became locked in a civil war. When the initial onslaught had finished, your father attempted to negotiate a treaty, arranging a meeting at the stronghold of Duke Beauregard's. And now it's done. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Let's see if it plays. Run as admin. Run as admin. Oh ho ho! Look, it works! Oh my god! What a fucking surprise! It worked! What? No, I made a PC game working. didn't. I just launched the GOG version. So this perfectly illustrates why I don't show off PC games when I find them at the dump. Because there's no fucking reason to do so. Because they never fucking work, or rarely work. If I take a PlayStation game, it works 99.999% of the time. Even when it doesn't work, it's still doing something, and when it doesn't work, I know it's because the disc is scratched to fucking shit. And I can deal with it, I can explain why, and it doesn't fucking frustrate me to the same degree that this does. This just frustrates me because it's installing correctly. There's nothing there. And if I downloaded this thing off of Pirate Bay, this exact fucking thing, it would work. The reason that it doesn't work is that all of these fucking things have fucking stupid DRM, and that stupid fucking DRM, it goes fucking apeshit once you move to a new OS. And that is the fucking truth of why it's not working. It isn't working because it needs admin privileges to work. It's not working because it can't fucking authenticate this new fucking system. And the pirate version can. That's the thing about the pirated versions. They made them better. They made them normal. It is better to be a pirate than it is a normal gamer, and that fucking sucks, and that's why I hate the games industry. I mean, I hate like publishers and shit, right? But Stronghold, what the fuck is it about? It's actually kind of shit. But when it came out, it was absolutely fucking revolutionary. When this thing came out, it was a god tier game. There was no game like it. There was no game that was as in-depth at this graphical level as this thing. And the sort of like curious thing, and the sort of like, I don't know, I guess the good thing also is that simulation games have moved so fucking much since this thing came out. So this thing, this is primitive, this is bullshit, this is ugly, this is not good. I mean, it's fine, but the thing is, it's so fucking simple. It's so fucking boring. The AI is like legitimately broken in this game and can't play it. But we didn't notice that back then, because back then, just like the idea of this game, just this game existing, just this game having these kind of mechanics, made it impressive, and we didn't really notice that the AI wasn't working because people were just generally not as aware of these things as they are now. It's simple, like Age of Empires, buildings make more villagers, except that you don't have to recruit the villagers from the town center. They will just appear once you make enough buildings. Those people will then become homeless peasants, and they will sort of be over here by this fire thing. And when they're over here by this fire thing, you can then make buildings like this dairy farm, and when you have made this dairy farm, they will get a job at that dairy farm. That's basically what a mission is. It's trying to do like a thing, and then all the simulation elements will try and make you not able to do that thing. And once you've sort of like figured it out like I have now, and you are producing more than you are consuming, it's just waiting out the whole thing, and it's fun enough, but it quickly wears off, especially in 2021 compared to when this thing came out in like, I don't know, 2003, right? And I think most of my enjoyments from playing it now stems from the fact that I used to play it, and I used to play it a lot.
You have been defeated.
So yeah, I didn't read the mission objective, so I didn't produce any beer, and I didn't realize that I needed to produce beer until it was too late, so I lost the mission. But the game, it's pretty fun, but it's very simplistic, as I've stated multiple times earlier. And it's not a game that I play a whole lot. It's a game that I boot up every couple of years when I sort of have a nostalgic yearning for it, and feel like I should finally maybe complete the campaign, because there is a campaign, as I went over in the beginning, where you need to take back all of totally not England. But then halfway through the campaign I realized that it's boring as tits, and I just don't play it. So yeah, it's a fun enough game, but as you can see, it doesn't work. And I don't think Medieval Total War is gonna work as well, but I don't know, let's fucking give it a try, right? 2 discs. Okay, let's try this one. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't do that because I found this at the dump. Moment of truth, motherfucker! It asked me to do the exact same thing as the other, and that was to run it in administrative mode, which is like not a thing that you can do. But unlike the others, this actually is actually trying to run the compatibility like thingy. So now we're gonna try the recommended settings. Okay, compatibility. Okay. How old are you, motherfucker? You are you are a Windows XP. So let's try XP Service Pack 2. Yeah, it's not working because they never are. These are just bricks for better or worse, or rather, they are bricks to the modern man living in the modern world. Yeah, sure, if you want to, you can probably start up a Windows XP machine and they will work just fine. But I don't have that. I don't have time to like run around and have Windows XP machines just, you know, running and shit. I might at some point, and maybe at some point we'll build a Windows XP machine. But the interesting thing that I found in this game, the most interesting thing is that there is an advertisement for a game that I have never heard about. Myth 3, The Wolf Age. I'm actually really excited to see what that is all about, so let's try. Myth 3, The Wolf Age. I've never heard of the Myth series, but apparently Myth 3, The Wolf Age is a 2001 real-time text-6 video game developed by Mumbo Jumbo and co-published by Take-Two Interactive. Oh, this looks pretty cool. It's like if you remember the game Commandos, it's basically like that but as a fantasy version. And this kind of game would become sort of like blueprint for a game like Company of Heroes and later on the Dawn of War Warhammer games. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm actually kind of interested in seeing what this game is all about and seeing if it has like a cool story, especially because this is the third myth. So there must be at least 2 others, right? So yeah, that's the cool thing I got out of like these things. I feel like we should go throw these in the pit because fuck these games. No, I mean, fuck the publishers that put DRM in these things that make them not work on modern systems. Fuck that. And also, yeah, that's why I never touch these things in video form, because there's no reason. I would love to talk about some of the weird ass shit that I find in the dump that's like PC game related. Over there I have an unofficial Warcraft 3 expansion that was made by a German bootleg studio that would be fucking cool to talk about. There is also a Microsoft DOS game that was released in 2003 that would also be fucking cool to talk about. It's called Crazy Ivan, and it like looks like something that's lost from the Soviet era. Very cool. Can't talk about it though because it won't fucking work on anything I have, and that is why I don't touch PC shit. You saw the Gogbox episode. I just took an Xbox that smelled like a homeless man's butthole, and then I just plugged it in, and it mostly worked except for like one game. And that's the thing you can do with consoles. All the PlayStation 2 shit that I found, all that, it works. Even like the Nina Williams Death to Rights game that barely worked because the dish was actually fucking scratched to shit. It still worked. It still played choppy ass videos, so I could see some choppy ass pixel boobies. But I can't with these things because fuck PC gaming. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck PC gaming. We're gonna throw these in the fucking pit.
du dygtig. Ja, du er så fin og dygtig. Ja, du er dygtig. Ja, du er fin og dygtig. Ja, du er fin og dygtig. Okay, jo. Ja, dygtig. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're going in the fucking pit. Fuck you. Fucking garbage.